everyone, welcome back. Not too long ago, I was wearing this look on my face, and I was using this Vitality disc here, and I was also using a Bare Minerals pigment. And this cute subscriber of mine, her username is, I think it's White09, WEIGHT09. White. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that. But she is such a cute girl. She's got her own YouTube channel. I think she just has a few videos up, but she is just darling, and she leaves the sweetest comments on my videos. And she was asking me if I would do a tutorial on the look that I was wearing in a video not too long ago. So I'm like, sure. So as what I had on my face that day was the IT Cosmetics Vitality Disc, which looks like this. There's a bronzer, blush, and a highlighter. And this highlighter is wonderful because it's not shimmery, it's not crazy glittery, it's just a nice little glow, because I don't wear highlighters because I've got pores, and when I wear a highlighter it just makes them look bigger. But this does not do that. I don't know how it happens, but it's crazy. And then I was also using my Bare Minerals pigment, and it's called Bare Skin, and I love this. It's kind of a rose gold maybe type of color. It's really nice. And then I also believe I was wearing this Wild Watermelon lip butter, and on top of it I believe I was wearing this Revlon lip butter in Peach Parfait. Even there's a hair on it. So with that, let's get started, shall we? First of all, I want to mention what I have on. I've already done my eyebrows, I've already done my foundation and my concealer, and I like to use the Mary Kay foundation. This one's in medium coverage, and it is in Ivory 200. I love this stuff so much. It's probably my all-time favorite foundation, and I just bought 2 more tubes of this. It's just, I love it. And I also have an eye cream on by Strivectin. It's just a wrinkle reducing cream. And so for my concealer, I have this by Undereye, and it's the only concealer that I have found so far that doesn't go cakey on me. This is very moisturizing. It kind of shears out after it's been applied. It does crease on you. Like, I probably have some creases right now. Oh, but not very many. I mean, not a lot. So if you just apply it with a sheer finger, I don't know, it won't crease so much. And then you'll have to do this, you know, wipe the creasing off before you get started, but then it won't crease for the rest of the day. And this stays moisturized. I don't get map lines like I used to get with other foundations. And this, don't worry, I will be pinning that up. And I also used, for my eyebrows, I used my Gimme Brow in the light medium. And I did also use my Maybelline Define a Brow in dark blonde, just to kind of define the brow. Get it? And then I also primed my eyelids with Urban Decay Eye Primer in Sin. And it's about the same color kind of as this, but really super sheer. So I just put that all over my eyelids. So with that, I'm going to get my hair out of the way. Gotta make it look good though. Okay. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna apply my Bare Minerals. Well, actually the second thing, I like to start with my eyebrow highlighter. So I'm just gonna use this Virgin from the Naked palette. Any light shade will do. In fact, you don't even need to use one. Sometimes I don't. I just leave this part plain because I've already got my Sin on top of it. But anyway, And I just like to go in with my finger and put it on. I have an eyelash right there. Okay, so I just have my little golden, it's not golden, I have my little highlight on my eyelid. Okay. Now, I'm going to use the pigment. You have to be so careful with this because if you drop it, that's the end of it. That's the end of your carpet. Oh, see, it just goes right toward the edge like that. So I just kind of tap it down. And then I'll just stick my finger, just the tip of my ring finger in it, just like that. And kind of just press it in the lid just so that it won't get all flaky and fall outy. And then I just go along the eyelid first. And I press it in with my finger rather than wipe it. These things are better to use your finger, otherwise I think you won't get as much fallout. Oh, Tracy. But it's true. You don't get as much fallout with your finger as you do a brush, except for today. Okay. It's like I never get fallout until I do a tutorial. And I also can't really see what I'm doing. Okay. So I just pack it in there, and then I pack a little bit in the crease as well. And this is, like I said, kind of a rose gold color. And that's all I do. That's all. That's it. And I do have a little brush here that I can sort of blend with, but I really don't need to blend because it's so sheer. So yeah, I'm done. So that's what I did for my eyes that day. For eyeliner, I use my trusty Underground by Urban Decay. Love this. I just love it. It's just the best color. It goes with everything and anything, and it's not too dark. It just adds the right amount of oomph under your eye. So let's get started. I'm trying to stay in frame. Okay. And then I like to do my flickaroo. Because that's what my mama do. Okay. So that's that. And now I'm going to curl my eyelashes and use my favorite mascara, which is Telescopic Shocking Extensions by Loreal. It's waterproof. I have to wear waterproof because my eyelashes are stick straight, and this is the only thing that keeps them up. And it doesn't smudge on me. Some waterproof mascaras will smudge right there on me, and I hate it. If it's waterproof, it shouldn't smudge. So I'm going to curl my lashes and then I'll be right back. I just want to save some time. You know what I mean? Ding! I'm back. So here are my eyes with my mascara. I curled them, added a coat of mascara, waited a minute for them to dry, and then I curled them again and added more mascara. So that just sort of gives them a little more oomph. And I have a little eyelash broke off right there because I've been rubbing my eyes lately, and so it looks like it's blank. But really there's an eyelash in there somewhere. So, I want to fix it though. It's bugging. Okay, so got the eyes done, and now we're going to start on the Vitality Disc. So I like to use this bronzer right in here for a contour. I don't bronze my whole face or anything just because the rest of me is white, and there's no use in having a bronzed up face when the rest of me is white. So I just like to use it just to give me a little bit of definition in my cheeks, like so they're not so chubby, so I can have some hollowness in there. This is a great mirror. And this is just an old Bare Minerals brush that I've had for 100 years. So that's all. That's the only place I put this. I love this mirror. Holy crap, it's big. I like it better than my hand mirror. All right. So now I'm going to take my blush brush. This is a Real Techniques. I love it. And I'm going to just, this here blush is really pigmented. You got to be careful. You've just got to. So I don't do this. I just kind of tap my brush in like that. And then I do the nice smile. And then I put it on like that. And I always put some on my nose. That's a controversial thing. Some people say do, some people say don't. I say do whatever you want. Okay. And that's it for that. And then I take this brush again that I did the bronzer with, and I just tap it in this. And I don't put the highlighter right here because that's where a lot of my pores are. So I just like to keep it like right here. And sometimes I wonder why I even use it because it's so subtle that you can't really see it. Especially in this light. Who am I kidding? But it's just in the palette, so I'll use it. My mom gave me this palette. I guess it came with a whole kit from It Cosmetics. She got it off of QVC. But didn't want the disc. She just didn't use it, so she gave it to me. And then I'll put a little bit down my nose. See, it doesn't even make your nose too shiny. It just makes it glow. And that's about it. That's all I do. Okay. And then I go ahead and spray my face down with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Spray. This just sets it because it needs to be set. Get all of it. And then I just do this. And then I add my lipstick, which in this case is my Revlon Lip Butter. This is Wild Watermelon. I think this is discontinued. I think this was just whatever you call it last summer. But Ulta had a bunch of these on sale half off a few weeks ago. And this one happened to be in the stash. They were getting rid of all their discontinued stuff, so I picked it up. And there's something in my eye. Now this goes on quite bright. That's why I tone it down with the other color. But while it's on my lips, I'll blot it first. There. And that just makes it so it's not so slimy for the other color. I could leave it like this, which is nice. Something's in my eye. But now I'm going to take the Peach Parfait, get this hair out. This Peach Parfait one is really, the texture's kind of weird. It's kind of grainy and slickery. And that's all. That's it. So there's that. Wish I could find what's in my eye. And so the very last thing, well, not the very last thing, but now I'm gonna actually, I love this here thing. This is by Mally, and it's the Evercolor Poreless Face Defender. And I use this every day as well. It's kind of a waxy mattifier. You use this in place of powder, and then that way you won't get all muddy. This is just a clear mattifier, and I love it. And it comes with this big fat sponge, which I need to wash. But the secret is to this, don't use too much or else you will look cakey and flat. This just is great for people like me if you have a little bit of oily skin throughout the day. This keeps you matte pretty much all day long. So I just do this, and then I do here. When I do the side of my nose, I do my chin, and then I do my forehead, and that's it. And just pat it on. Don't smear it or rub it, just pat. And this will keep me nice and matte throughout the day and not muddy or slippery or anything like that. I love this stuff. Okay, now the last thing I do is I just use my Anastasia Brow Wiz in clear and set my brows with it. Okay. And that's it. So that's it, everybody. Take out my little clippy here. So here's a look close up. I feel so dorky. So yeah, that's my face of the day. That is my face using my IT Cosmetics and my Bare Skin Bare Minerals. So I hope you liked this look, and thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you again next time. Bye!